Alright guys, this is part 13 of my Vampyr 2018 walkthrough slash live stream. Hopefully this will be the final part of this series. I will let everyone know that I will be playing until I finish. So, if we beat it in 45 minutes, that'll be the end of it. If it takes 3 hours, I'm playing till I finish tonight. We're going to end it on part 13. Knock on wood, if there's any technical issues, if we haven't beaten the game, I'm going to just start it back up. So, just giving everybody the heads up. If you're in the live stream, always comment. I see my boy Jurassic is in here, as always. If you're watching this when it uploads after the fact, feel free to fast forward, about 3 or 4 minutes into the video. I usually give that time for people that are here for the live stream. And my girlfriend Caitlin's in here as always. Thank you. My allergies are acting up a tad bit, but it's not going to stop me from finishing Vampyr today. How is everybody doing in the live stream today? As I said, I'm very excited to hopefully finally get to the ending and show you guys how the story wraps up. I hope this has been an awesome, fun experience for you guys. If this is your first time watching either my live stream or one of my walkthrough videos, I want to thank you for the support, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Right now I have 2 series up. There's this series that hopefully we're wrapping up today, and then I do have a Prey walkthrough on my channel. Now, I always say, if you like the gameplay, the story, or my personality, feel free to subscribe. It means a lot. And if you, like I said, if you're watching it when it uploads, leave a like and comment that you watched it. It always makes my day to see people are watching them when they upload. If you want any updates on my streams, which, excuse me, this will be something to let you guys know. I will be making a TikTok tomorrow on my TikTok page, which is just SgtParson's. That's where I do all my gaming updates, and then I make a bunch of content on there. I will be doing a video announcing the next game that I'm going to be playing after the evil Vampyr playthrough, because after this part I am doing an evil playthrough where I'm basically going to try to get the worst ending possible, try to drain the most amount of people you can, and just see what happens. So that should be a whole lot of fun. But tomorrow I will be posting the game I will be playing after that evil Vampyr stream. So that should be exciting. I hope you guys are hyped for that. Giving it a few more minutes. See if anyone else is going to show up. Like I said, how's everybody's day doing in the chat? Hey, Bray. Nice to see newer people in my streams. Again, if you've been here since the beginning, like I said, that's why I always say comment when you show up in the live stream, because that number is inconsistent. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better, Jurassic. Like I said, my allergies are kicking in right now, but I'm determined to finish Vampyr for you guys today. Again, if any technical issues happen, I'm just going to boot it back up if I haven't already beat the game. So, be on the lookout for that. I'd like to end it on part 13, but we'll see if the game lets us. Yes, Kaylin, you're about to have 2 days off. That's exciting. Alright, so with that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I literally think if everything goes as planned, we could be done in an hour. Again, this is the last mission of Chapter 6. And like I said, Chapter 7 is an epilogue. So, you know, obviously account for, you know, me dying playing multiple times. If that doesn't happen and we, you know, don't get lost on the map, which is very possible, we could be done. I'm doing great, Ray. I'm doing great. Like I said, just a little under the weather, but I'm always excited for my streams. I look. You could ask my girlfriend. I look forward to them. That's why I always pick a game that I really enjoy or I haven't played for a while, because I really look forward to it. And I like to obviously show off games that I think deserve way more love, and Vampyr is a game that definitely deserves more credit and more eyes on the product. Alright, so these two objectives are so far away, but we're gonna try to get there. Come on, map. I don't like how this is critical, even though I didn't do anything wrong. This was... Turning him evil would not have changed anything. Can I get through this without getting spotted? Maybe. Probably not. Why can't I get through that door?
Mine, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's not good. Eli, it's nice to see you here too. By the way, Eli, is the profile you're using right here, is this the profile you stream on? Alright, anyone in my chat, if you... you want to follow somebody who makes great content, definitely go and follow my boy Eli, or subscribe. He's wanting to start doing gaming streams, and I want to give him all the support. So go check him out, and if you enjoy his streams, go ahead and subscribe.
Killing's all you. Remember your vows, friends. We cannot be defeated. All of you bloody leeches need killing. Die, leech!
And yes, in case you didn't hear that, because I did get completely attacked while I was trying to say that, go check out my boy Eli's YouTube. That's in the live stream. Check out some of his videos, and if you like, go ahead and subscribe while you're there. I know he wants to live stream, and I wanna try to do my best I can to get some attention on his page.
There's one of them. Watch your
Oh, that one dude has the vision, or some weird vision.
leech. Kill him.
Nope. Nope.
I'll send you to hell.
Nope. No, not going that way.
Bye, Bernie.
Nope. Not today, buddy. Not today, buddy. This is right by the hospital. Good God. Yeah, I'm at the Pembroke
I
Hospital.
cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Did I just take the longest way around this place? We haven't been to the morgue since like one of the first missions of the game. Alright, Neeli, you said you'll be streaming Fridays after 10. One stream a week. Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, definitely check him out Friday at 10 o'clock. I've just had so much fun doing these you know, YouTube streams that I'm just so happy that I can sit here and do this twice a week, and that you guys show up for it. It always blows me away. So if other people want to do streams, I want to give them some attention too. So definitely check them out. 35? Oh my God. Jeez, it's high leveled. get I'm getting close to the end of the game, but it's level 35. A measly old level 26. Okay, so I'm seeing that it's not going to get any better. I don't suppose I'll be able to avoid them. That messed my whole plan up. You having issues with the audio? Let me know.
We must crush this beast. The power.
Oh my god. This is not good. I'm dead.
Cannot be defeated.
Oh my god. That did not go as planned. That is not going as planned. Am I cornered? I'm dead. There's too many enemies down there. That's gonna be a legit problem. Alright, so the audio's all good? I don't know what my game plan is gonna be here. That guy can see through what I'm doing. Guess I can try and get around him. There's nothing to nowhere to go. There's one down. Ow. Oh, great, I'm stuck in the room with them now. Can I get out of the room? Oh my god. I haven't had nearly this much problems in this entire playthrough. Well, it doesn't help. I don't know why they locked the door on the way up, so I can't get out. I don't think I can sneak by the guy. It's just there's too many enemies and I don't do enough damage. I mean, I was doing okay, but I got stuck in that one room. And it would not let me evade out. What is up, Zach? Oh, there is no sneaking around him. Look how many enemies there are in this area. And I can't get out. Wait.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
I mean, I could. But I'm kinda busy.
It's locked, all right.
What even is that objective?
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Is it though? Like, what's that gonna change? Except for maybe getting me a tad bit more XP. This seems to be the room that I need to get into, and
It's locked.
Search for insulin in the old morgue. Yeah, I would assume he'd probably be in here. Any door open is gonna get me killed. Okay, well, wish me luck.
Not a good place for a stroll.
fall back, fall back. And the door can't be opened. It's wonderful.
Fear no evil.
Come on. That'll kill me. Apologies if this is getting repetitive. But I can't leave. I can't leave the morgue, so I have to push through. Oh my god. Well, I got out of down there. I don't know what good that's going to do me in the long run, but... Come on.
Stay back, please. He's dead.
Right, at least I get in this big open area.
Fear.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
I just need to get out of here. Okay, there we go. You know, if I wonder what would have happened if I just kept trying to be stubborn and push through that bottom area just to find out that's not where the insulin was. That would have been frustrating. Yes, Jurassic garlic does. I think that's what the grenades are throwing. And I think Eli asked earlier, maybe when they spray it, what looks like out of almost like a flamethrower. I honestly think that's garlic, and maybe, you know, other ingredients, but I think garlic is the source of it. If I'd have stayed in that bottom part of the morgue, that would have been a really, really, really bad part to this series. What good is this? Nothing. Oh, absolutely. I guess we'll go talk to Tippett. Maybe we'll get some XP for doing this. I can't think of anything to really upgrade though at this point. You've basically upgraded all the really important skills.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Kokoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed the body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
We never said that. Okay.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
Are you okay? I heard the hospital was attacked.
Yes. Can you believe it? Attacking a hospital of all places. Mindless savages.
Is anyone hurt?
No, but Dr. Swansea is missing. I believe they wanted money or drugs. Maybe these brutes will ask for a ransom.
Goodbye, Doc.
Where'd she go?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor. what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
See? I got no XP for that. If you made a mistake that resulted in a death, is he really brilliant? I'm guessing you mean surgeon. I mean, I'm not an expert in the medical field by any means. But I think you, like you said, you kind of have to bend the rules at this point. Since we are in the epidemic and we need every doctor we can. Where is Milton? Huh. And I mean, I'm sure doctors make mistakes, but, and again, at a time like this, we need anybody who has any sort of knowledge. Again, I'm not an expert. I was really hoping that would give me more XP. Huh. I was wanting to get at least 1,000. I might be able to upgrade something. God. I must have missed the explanation because I don't remember them ever explaining how and why some can see through that. Yeah, I'm going to this guy first. Ow.
Murderous bastard!
should still get some sort of XP, like 15 XP. What is that doing in combat, you know? I understand the game's trying to funnel you into feeding, but like, yes, it should be hard to play it the way I'm playing it, but it shouldn't be miserable. This ability has saved me so much time. Cool. Of course the chaplain's here. Why wouldn't there be?
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
What is that, Jonathan?
Best be moving on. See them fancy clothes? This one's a top one.
Which one are you picking? Probably that. To be simple, probably just this traversal. That or the shadow veil, where I'm basically invisible. I mean, that would be the two abilities I'd probably take. I'm not trying to be a murderer or anything, so I don't need any of the crazy abilities. Who's up there? Somebody's up there. I'd probably go, like I said, either this traversal, because obviously you can see how you could traverse like big gaps, so it's not just this little poof. I just see one health bar up, or one. That better just been like a rat. I better not have a boss fight when I get up here. Who's that?
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you.
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Pre-Win. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Guess he has a reason to be upset with the vampires.
What will the Guard of Pre-Win do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. She is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
You don't like the nickname leeches for vampires? I mean, it's fitting. Trying to go the way I came. How did I get here? See, I'm curious. What makes you think it's insulting and hilarious? Because it does technically describe what they do. Not saying I love the nickname, but it definitely makes sense. Okay. The truth comes out, Jurassic. I mean, you wouldn't like it, but again, you're a vampire, though. Like, as a person, I wouldn't like that, but I mean, a vampire, it's kind of what they do. Alright, let's go create the antidote. I really wish I could figure out what the key that Swansea gave me unlocks. Bit of a bummer, I don't know what it is. I suppose. Critical, sanitized, healthy. That frustrates me that this one isn't. at least... I only took out one guy who had no connection. And this one did have impact, but it should have came back to at least stable.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
I don't follow your train of thought there, Eli. Again, I think I see what you're saying in a normal person sense, but again, you are a vampire. Like, Jonathan's a bit different, but like other vampires, they actively feed on people. Alright, well, off we go. Just keep hitting the wrong button there. So how does it wants me to get to the western docks? I should be able to hop across this.
The lucky one.
Oh yeah, oh okay, so there's our misunderstanding. Yeah, if I was a vampire, I'd hate to be called that. I misunderstood what you were saying, but I got you now. Wonder how much of this area I can get around without causing a scene. Nope, he can spot me.
Not a safe place right now, sir.
What a weird spot to load. I'm literally trying to sprint past enemies. Where you going, Jonathan? We're trying to avoid combat if we can. Plenty of shotgun shells. A lot of pistol ammo. I got basically no healing syringes. I have one. I'll definitely try to save that. Did me sleeping change the district at all? No. At this point, whatever ending we get, we're gonna get.
It's locked.
Alright, so we got this serum, so I guess we're going to inject Harriet with it and then see what happens. I'm gonna assume we'll have to fight her at some point, which I'm not looking forward to because I'm assuming she's gonna be like everybody else I've been fighting, level 30 something. That's gonna be a strenuous. That could literally be Mary Part 2. Like, hopefully not, but prepare myself for the worst. Where'd everybody go? Or no, I haven't gotten to the sanctuary yet. I was gonna say, where's everybody at? Everybody's awful quiet. I don't know if these blood trails were here before or not. Before I fought that Fergal wannabe. This looks like a boss fight area. Sweet, you could have fooled me into that. I know I boss fought there once, but I thought they were going to reuse that area. Am I going to get lost down here? There you go. Okay, I don't think these big blood piles were here last time.
This place has been ransacked. They've all been slaughtered. Pre-1? No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Blood stops there, so I don't know what trail we need to follow. Follow the blood trail. Doesn't it stop there? The blood led back to the way I came. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess I'll follow it.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Hey, we don't know that, Jonathan.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
See, I wonder when we do the evil one if he's gonna be like, nope, you're prepared. Go on, Ed. Like he's grilling me now for not consuming more people.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
That makes no sense.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Murdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
I assume.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad stuff, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands, for you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Well, way to set up a boss fight. That's one way to do it.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to stand a chance, but we'll see.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? Nobody ever helped me. I've been
Whoa! Whoa! I didn't look at my health bar. I think I was overwhelmed by the fact I was doing so much damage. I didn't even look at the health bar. Wow. See, it didn't even really say what the serum does for me, though. I guess just gives me more power. Well, newsflash, check the health bar next time. Got it. I'll be glad when I don't have to look at these anxiety-inducing loading screens. Alright, just put me right here. I got no blood. Let's get a quick injection. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, that smoke does damage. That was a lot easier than I expected it to be. That felt... Yeah, okay. That felt way too easy to be a final fight.
Is it rough? I think it is.
Can I...
How intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Oh, crap. Yeah, that's not good. So stun's not going to do anything in this fight. What is that barcode? Oh boy, that's a bit concerning. Oh boy. Why am I... Ah! Come on. Come on.
Eat, for this is my body.
Ah, the clones. I'm about to run around and heal.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Come on. That's gonna hurt. I just know that's gonna hurt. Oh, okay, cool.
Eat, for this is my body.
I had a feeling she had some move like that up her sleeve.
Feed me, abandon their lives, spread the glory. Feed your mother, child.
Whoa, nullified. Okay. We're just gonna evade. That's fine. I have no more pistol ammo of any kind. Okay. Stamina, and I guess 1 health. We'll do that. That's gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought it was going to.
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
Dang it. Come on.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Yes.
Do you think your champion would forgive me when tried?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now.
London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Dang. Old Bridget was Lord Redgrave's wife? And yes, Jurassic, I assume that the Red Queen is basically
London
a god.
has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
But yes, I assume the Red Queen was some sort of god being. Or at least she'd been worshipped like it. They compared her to the Celtic goddess of war. Jonathan pulls up in the whip.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
What qualifies one as a god? That's a great question. I mean, the simple term, you know, a powerful being that's worshipped, I guess. I mean, I don't know. What's y'all's answer? What qualifies one as a god?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
I kind of like Jurassic's explanation. That's probably the thing I think of.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother. My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
Hello, Drow.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
Johnson just kicked the guns. I think he could take down the Ascalon Club easily. Like, again, he just fought the Red Queen. I think he could have done it easily.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books? The stole of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you not about to become one yourself?
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawn of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
So King Arthur was this being's prodigy too? See, this game has so much interesting lore to it. Like, and corrupted Jonathan would be a menace. Even my next playthrough won't probably show all of that. But that would be scary.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
I don't know, one thinks it's crazy that he said one of those names you said is my brother or whatever.
It's locked, all right. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Like, you know, if we got a sequel and I ran into Francis Drake or Isaac Newton that was a vampire, this game not getting a sequel is, me replaying it just makes me so upset. That's a good question. Was Vlad a progeny?
It's locked. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
See, like that though, with Jonathan, no matter what ending I get,
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
no matter what ending I get, I think everyone could safely agree, like with me, they could have made a sequel to this game so easily.
This castle is falling apart. Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Hey, a picture of me.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Dro, I hope
painting looks suspicious.
Dro, I hope you can tune into the series after this.
Painting looks suspicious.
Which painting is he talking about? You said a painting looks suspicious? Oh, that one. That'll be a complete what you want. Evil Jonathan, no moral. So hopefully you enjoy that if you can tune into it.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Yep, what are we calling him? Johnny. Sword and a moon. Good thing this is the epilogue, because I'm going to be running around here trying to figure out this. Gotta be down here. Oh.
One last switch, and...
Sword.
Voila.
Hope I get the ending I want. If I don't, we'll see. And just pray I don't get the bad ending.
To be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then?
What?
Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
What?
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father.
Wow,
What
I
took you so
forgot
long,
that
Jonathan?
twist.
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for peace.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
Everything about this epilogue is so amazing.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
I don't know if that necessarily means they're not vampires, but like you said, William Marshall saw our Maker as an angel, which we know that's not particularly true, I guess.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to start the centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
And that is how you do a vampire romance, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of our vampire playthrough. What did everybody think? I want to hear some things before I sign off. So much crazy things. I might do a TikTok live soon, just to talk about this game, if you guys would be down for that. But yeah, let me know in the chat, what do you think so far? And if you're watching this when it uploads, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this ending? I know there's a better ending, I guess, than this, but I actually really like this ending. I think, again, that epilogue had so much intrigue, so much, you know, like I said, intrigue to it. With all the reveals, William Marshall, all of this stuff, I think just brought the whole package of this game to a close in a beautiful way. Again, I joked, but realistically, that's how you do a vampire romance. You know, it wasn't, you know, overbearing on the story, but you could feel the emotion they have for each other. That ending, with Jonathan saying that he's willing to stay and basically possibly starve down here to try to find a cure for the blood of hate. I just think there's so much to this game, and to know that we won't probably ever get a sequel is just criminal. Now you guys can see why I've been, you know, talking about this game so much even before I did this stream, because this game has it's definitely replaying it. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. It really is. The story I just think is so gripping. Yes, some of the combat can be hard if you play it morally, but again, you see my outcome that I got. That's how I picture Jonathan. I picture him devouring that first person, and then from that moment realizing I can't do this. So you stay off embracing another living soul, basically. And I think the way he acts the rest of this playthrough and at the end of the game, I think that's how I imagined him. I'm very intrigued to see next, which will be Tuesday, what morally just what he's gonna be like with no morals. I know the ending. I do know roughly the ending, so I'll keep that to myself for you guys watching it, but it's going to be a very interesting playthrough. But yes, I might see today, Monday. Let's see. Yeah, Monday. Monday I'm going to probably do a YouTube, or no, a TikTok live. If you guys want to show up, I'm going to basically be talking about the Vampyr, the game as a whole, the ending. I know for some people on TikTok that haven't watched it, we might talk about some other things, but I know once I get, people like Jurassic, Phantom, Zach, all these people that were in the chat, if I missed anyone, if we get them in the video, in the live, we're gonna definitely chat about it, because I definitely want to hear everybody's thoughts, and that'll be the live, basically the day before we see this brutal Jonathan. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Again, if you don't already follow me on TikTok, just search SgtParson. That's where we're gonna have all this fun talk about it. And then if you enjoyed the story, the gameplay, or my personality, feel free to hit the subscribe. It means the world to me. Again, I hope you guys really enjoyed this story as much as I did. I hope you enjoyed the 13-part series as much as I did. I was so hyped every time I got here to play this stream, and I'm glad you guys showed up for it. Again, try to speak to both. If you're watching it with uploads, definitely leave a like, definitely comment. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you thought of the story. But now I feel like I'm rambling a bit, so that's going to be it for part 13. Ended on part 13 of my Vampyr 2018 walkthrough / live stream. I will be doing the Evil playthrough starting Tuesday. Again, I stream Tuesday and Thursday, or no, Tuesday and Saturday. Get that right. 11:45 Central Standard Time. So if you're excited and want to see some gameplay, definitely tune in then. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys in the chat. It means the world you were here. For the people watching with uploads, means the world. I'm so blessed that we've been able to get through another gaming series on a live stream. Thank you guys for allowing me to do this, and I will see you guys either Monday on my TikTok live, or Tuesday when we do Evil Johnny playthrough. Thanks, guys.